It's another must-see show and another star-studded opening night on Broadway. Lashes, liner, and so much more. The story of televangelist icon Tammy Faye Bakker.
It's now open on Broadway.
Tammy Faye features a stacked cast and songs from Elton John and Scissor Sisters frontman Jake Shears. The stars were out for opening night.
I think it's really important at this time we're living in at the moment, especially in America and the rest of the world, where there's so much hate and violence and we all seem to be so far apart. Tammy was an example of inclusivity. She forgave people, she embraced people, she had no bias, racism, she welcomed everybody. And the world needs to learn a lesson from that right now.
Elton John, I feel like, we all grew up with him. Like, it's like he's the music of so many generations, and he's like, I was listening to one of his songs the other day and my child was singing along and I was like, it's unbelievable to be doing a show written by him. He's indefinable. His skill and his ability to touch you emotionally, I think, is just unbelievable.
It's an honor to sing it. I feel a great sense of responsibility. I'm glad that they think I'm doing okay. And Jake Shears' lyrics, I hear something new every day. And I actually discovered there's a lyric that Jake wrote in our first song, If Only Love, which defines my character, Jim Bakker. And I was having trouble finding my way in, and then this one lyric did it all. And so, thank you, Jake.
Rupert, the director, Rupert Gould, I've never had anybody push me so much to really get every last syllable and word right. There might be like 2 words in the show that I'm still like, nah, but I've really sculpted the lyrics to just as tight as they could possibly be, and I'm immensely proud of them.
I still really love the songs. I think Elton and Jake songs are just really special, and I just don't tire of them. Normally at this point with the music, we're going, oh, this one again. But I love hearing those songs. And just seeing the audiences react. That's just seeing, to be really honest, I think the show has changed its identity a bit since the election. And I feel like the hunger for a sort of the message that the show has and the sort of sense of community that being in the theatre means, I think that's been pretty exciting to be here.
The message of love and inclusion and not shying away from the really difficult challenges that began in many ways at this time. The story really takes a frank and honest look at how we've gotten where we are today by looking at the way certain religious and political figures decided to merge things and subvert some of the teachings that they were supposed to be, delivering. And yet in the middle of that, there is this woman who genuinely believed in inclusion and love and acceptance and embracing people. And I think we don't remember it so well at the time, but she was an extraordinarily courageous person.